Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I'm David, David's Kitchen. We are ready to go. A sausage veggie mash, low carb, low cost. It's got everything going for it. Welcome. Yeah, well, I was going to call it bangers and mash, but I couldn't fit the veggie mash in there. I would have said bangers and veggie mash, and I had a hard time deciding, but today we've got some Hillshire Farm premium pork cheesewurst. Yeah. So thank you. Any sausage will do. I mean, you could even do this with hot dogs, God forbid, but you could. You know, this is not a religious show. And we do try to cook religiously, though. I'm trying to cook daily. I do all the cooking around here. Sarah enjoys the benefits of having a guy cook in the house, which I enjoy cooking because it's my thing. That's what I do. I'm going to close down on, let's bring in, let's do that. Thank you. Okay, today I did some shopping for some low-cost vegetables, and I'm going to show you what I found at the store. Thank you. Is the worst contain liver? It would, yeah. I mean, if it had worst in it, would liver, yeah. I don't care. I'm not Jewish, so I don't care if I'm eating pork. I welcome Goyim, all of you. I think she does. She's never really complained except when I add eggs. Now this dinner could have eggs if you wanted to make it kind of a mash. But today we're going to use potatoes and vegetables and all kinds of things. Yeah. The idea is to, kind of take our time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-cook the potatoes with a little bit of filtered water. I'm going to steam them. So I'm going to put some filtered water right here in the how you doing? In the container here. See that? That's about all you need to save energy. If you guys are running on a kind of a budget, you can heat it up faster. So I'm going to put that up at level 6. You can put a cover over it. You can heat it up faster this way. And what I'm going to probably do is get a larger pan, this one, going with a little olive oil in it. So I'm going to put that up at level 3. And I'm going to throw some 100% organic olive oil in this little sucker. Yeah, I bought that at a discount house. They sell discount stuff. I got this for $5.99. Pretty good deal, huh? No. Yeah, it's a really good deal, actually. Okay, a couple tablespoons of that on a hot pan. I didn't quite wait till it got up to hot, but that's okay. Yeah, and the idea is we're cooking for a less, and we're buying the lowest cost food at the same time, and we're also trying to avoid genetically modified food. So, I picked up some earthbound organic spinach and butter lettuce. Isn't that cool? For 99 cents. Normally it's about $4 for that. So because it's just right at the edge, I'm going to throw it in the dish on top of sausages. Then I'm going to get an onion. One onion. And I'm going to cut that up. Today we're going to be using the amazing knife that Meow TV gave us, and 3 others. 67 layers of Damascus steel. So, in order to get this cut, I'm going to go ahead and put some more light on the subject. There we go. Kind of just kind of slice into it like that. See how I just did that? You want to get it started because onions are hard to cut in half, and then you got it done. Look at that, how easy that was. Wow. Hands off. Hey, Juicy, you're not allowed to spam in here. Yeah, I will eliminate that if it continues. It's bad enough you're getting you charged to get, for criminal acts, Juicy. So, all right, that's cute. I like the fact you can do that. Onions don't make me cry, but if you're really worried about it, you can cut your onions underwater. Yeah. Now, if I put my eye on that and started peeling it, yeah, I probably would be crying. I have cried on a couple shows, actually. I don't have a wig. No. You're seeing a lighting disorder. Hang on. No, that's my real hair. You can't pull real. If I was like wearing a wig, now I've contaminated my hands. Hang on. Okay, always have a paper towel. Okay, that onion's getting ready to cut here, so I'm going to cut it. You'll be excited to know that my nail is growing back after I burn my finger, my thumb. It's growing. It's not quite there yet, but it's growing. I'm very thankful for that. Avoid touching hot plates in the toaster oven, folks. Try not to get near a toaster oven plate, because I made the mistake of grabbing a plate, and man, I really paid the price. Irish Sophie, that goes for you too. All right. I'll show you some of the other things I got. Now I got the, if you have a head of cabbage, you can use that instead. I'm not going to use cabbage, I don't think, today. I want to keep it, simple with a, what I'm going to do is, instead of potatoes completely, I'm going to add this cauliflower, which I found for 99 cents. Look at that. So I'm up to $2. And I got this, believe it or not, for $1, this Hillshire Farm, but I'm going to accommodate $2 for this, which is double the cost of a package of hot dogs. So you're up to $4 there. I've got to eat up some old potatoes here that are sitting around. So I'm going to peel some of these and kind of get them going because they're getting ready to sprout, see? Dude, that should be put in the garden. I'm going to put that one in the garden. But yeah, I've got a couple here that are ready to peel. Yeah, I just don't think I should keep old potatoes around unless I'm going to put them in the garden, So between that and the other vegetables, we're talking, very minimal amount of cost. Potatoes are the cheapest thing you can buy in the market. Onions. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the onions in the pan after I cut them with this amazing knife here. So let's do the cut. Always hold the handle tightly, like you're grabbing a hand, like that. Bear down on it and hold it together, otherwise they'll fly off. And then just crisscross like this without going over your thumb, because you want your hands down as much as you can. And that cut's really nice. Yeah, it's really a good cut, easy, no problems. All right. Cuts like butter. Okay, that's the the very difficult thing in this dish. All right. I'm going to peel some potatoes, but first I'm going to put those onions in a pan, and I'm using my old knife to scoop it. Okay. So just throw those in a pan like right over there. And now would be a good time to put some of the bigger vegetables in there, but first I'm going to go ahead and peel the potatoes and put those in the water, because I'm going to boil some water here. Potatoes cause cancer? Oh my gosh. Okay, we can't use potatoes. Sorry. Well, we're going to pass the potatoes because according to this person, guess 234, potatoes cause cancer. So if you want to get cancer, I suppose you could get it. Are you talking about genetically modified potatoes? Because these are non-GMO. Are you sure did you do a study on this? Guess 234? I heard if you pull the skins off of organic potatoes, they're actually okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and peel them. I'm taking a big risk here. We got a real hypochondriac over in iVlog right now. Okay, let's take a big, bold risk here and peel this organic potato. Yeah. I just take any kind of skin off because that's got the area that's got pesticides on it. Do you mind? Thank you. Now, people have been saying, David, you've got a very high voice, and I've been saying, no, you're wrong. I've got a very low voice. It's really how you hear me. The problem is the microphone changes my modulation. Beep. Okay. There's one potato. Now you don't need to put potatoes in this, but this can just have cauliflower. But if you don't have cauliflower, you might as well use potatoes, right? Thank you. And potatoes technically are a vegetable. Thank you very much. I'm trying to prove that humans can do this very easily, whereas a robot cannot. Okay, our water is boiling over in the other grill. I got to get to that. Hang on. This is why we excel. We're better at peeling potatoes than robots. Okay, we've got a full boil. Yeehaw! Take any kind of imperfections out. Yeehaw! Okay, these are going to be pretty soft when I get done boiling them. Okay, we'll put 1 and 2 and 3 in there. Yeah, I've got that cooking, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna work with the cauliflower now, if that's okay with you. So we'll pull off this package. And you know, we've got a lot of, whenever you get something on sale for 99 cents, you're going to have some dark spots on it. I know. I don't use a bowl haircut, no, Tom. No, this is a highly developed haircut that was created in a studio years ago. It was implemented in my first prototype. Welcome to Technology Thursday. Okay, so as you can see, we've got some slight imperfections here. You see this right here? That's got to be cut off. Anything like that, like brown marks, are a sign of rot. Not good. All right, we're going to go ahead and just look at that. That's much better. I'm going to rinse it off with filtered water. And you know, dang it, I'm going to get one more potato. I don't trust your whole potato thing. Hey, we got a vomit food going on here. Attack of the vomit food. Thank you. We took care of it. All right, now this is a smaller potato, so it doesn't need as long of a cooking cycle, so I can still throw it in there. I got a roaring boil going on back there at level 6. My onions are level 3. I'm about ready to put my sausages in. Yeah. And what goes last, aside from the seasoning? The spinach with the baby lettuce. Believe it or not, you can cook with lettuce. Here we go. Keep that roaring in. Very good. And I'm going to go ahead and, because this is a slow cook on the grill, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my cauliflower right now with that really good knife. Here we go. Now again, you can use the stalk. So we got puke food too. Oh, dude. You poor guy. You must, all that comes back to haunt you. You're going to have the worst stomach ache in your life. Yeah, you are. I'm serious. Yeah, it's called karmic stomach. Yeah, and it may even be inoperable at one point. You don't want to mess with me, man. You think you're making money coming in and spamming us like that? Karma goes back and just kicks in your ass, dude. Look at all the people that are like falling by the wayside that have been doxing me. Have you seen Mark lately? Oh my gosh. Poor guy. He's losing his hair. He's got heart disease. I mean, yeah. Okay. No, if you slow cook it, there's no farting going on here. That's just that's an old wives' tale. Okay, I'm going to cut down on the stock, taking the outer hull off, making my surgical cuts in my perfectly cylindrical world. This is a perfect thing to dice up and put at the base of your dish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the water off on this roaring boil over here. And I just saved a heck of a lot of energy. Yes. I'm going to dice this up using this amazing knife. Nice tight dices. Even smaller than the onions. All right, I'm going to throw that in with the onions. Okay, now nothing's really cooking very fast here. I picked up some Bragg organic spices. I'm going to brag about this for a while. This stuff is amazing. I got this for $1 a jar. Normally it's, 4 or 5. No salt, nothing but great herbs in it, all organic. I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of organic herbs in there. There's about a teaspoon. Yay. Yeah, so this is the only burner I have on right now, just so you know. This one right here. Okay, here we go. We're going to cut up the cauliflower. And any other imperfections you see, just kind of pull that off. Always stay focused when handling a knife, especially one as sharp as this. Okay, now I'm going to just take and slice the cauliflower right into the pan. Like that. See it? Hang on, we got another one coming. Iris Sophie, you just don't know when to stop, do you? And that's going to cost. And Bingy, I think I told you you're not allowed to use the alleged deceased guy who faked his death. Yeah, you can't put his face in here. All right? Thanks. He's in his own hell of sorts, so to speak. Yeah, we could have some competition, but unfortunately, Tom, you're not part of it. Oh, well, I don't see how they can do that because technically I don't file under America's Third Party of running for president. I file under David Sponheim for president when I file. Yeah, we've been through that. They won't even allow that over there at the FEC. You can't do that. You can go ahead and fill out the form, but it's not going to work. All right. Yeah, but no, you have to have an official party. You can't just file under America's third party. You file as an independent, sure. But yeah, I'm filing under David John Sponheim for president. Campaign. You have your Bragg's amino soy, that's good. Oh yeah, I've got some of that too. But because I've got sausages, I don't really need to do it. But that's a really good. Spray your soy. Okay, let me get back on this thing. Thank you. Okay, right into the dish like that. Then you'll have another stalk you'll have to cut up. All right. Okay, there we go. Slice and dice. Excuse me, Olivia. That's not cool. Gosh. We got Olivia too. Unbelievable. Okay, slice and dice. Okay, if you have anything else in the refrigerator that you want to put in there, this is a good time to do it, especially in the vegetable department. All right, I'm going to go ahead and brown this out. Just kind of move it around. And then I'm going to throw some water on it to steam fry it. Now, it's also a good idea to add herbs at the top of it too as well. Give it a little shake, and then now some water. Just about less than an eighth of a cup. Cover it up. And then I'm going to prepare the sausages. Yay! Love it. That's what makes it taste good, is the sausages. We're going to take this sausage packet here. Yeah, they're making money off of me, folks. If you didn't know that. Yeah, they make money spamming me, and apparently Mark has been getting it from the Russians. So if Mueller doesn't come out with a guilty verdict, which may or may not be released because Donald Trump has already stacked the Attorney General against the process, because this Bill Barr is completely working for the Russians, in my opinion. Unless we see anything real, tangible, then your country, our country, has been taken over by Russia, in case you didn't know. I don't have to go too deep into this to talk about it. We have a whole night ahead of us. Okay, rip that sausage open. And I really like Hillshire Farms. They try to avoid not nitrates, but MSG. I checked this for no MSG, so I don't have to worry about that. Nitrates can be a problem, but in minimal amounts, I don't think they're that big of a deal. Okay, we got our sausages. I'm going to rinse those off with a little filtered water and put them on the plate. There you go. You can take a look at that for a while. I know you guys like looking at food. Meanwhile, I'm going to do some cleanup. And I got my compost bin here, which is really disgusting. But I absolutely compost all the food that I have here. Don't throw anything in the garbage. Put it all in a compost heap. Even you people with garbage disposals, believe me, you don't want to bother putting it in the garbage. Put it in your soil. Seriously. You know, I did a series of videos back in the 90s alerting people to the dangers of what goes in your sewer system. And food waste is high on the list of things you don't want to put down your drain. Just so you know. All right, so that's cooking at level 3 over here. The potatoes are sitting in their water. I'm composting. Even the onion peels you can put in there. Some people say don't do that. I know Rodale's Organic Produce, the organic website that does Organic Magazine, they urge you not to to use the peelings of onions in your compost heap, but hey, dude, yeah, see, these people are getting paid to come in here, folks. This is classic censorship. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to pull this board out of here and just take all the compost and put it right in the compost heap. So it's an ugly process, but it has to be done here. Let me show you how this goes. Okay, and I cover it right up. And these Tupperwares are the best things for compost. You'll buy things at the market that have little vents that have charcoal in them. Don't buy those. You'll smell the compost heap for hours underneath. Don't bother. It has to be a total seal. If it's not a total seal, then you will smell that compost. Seriously. And that goes under the sink usually, in case you're using it. And then what I do is every 3 or 4 days, I'll actually go out and dump it in the compost bin that we have outside, and that takes it from there. It takes a long time to generate soil, so okay, so I'm rinsing my hands off again, and I'm using my handy wipe it to clean off. There you go. Thank you. There is no dull knife here. Believe me, this is the sharpest knife in the world. This was this is the medium knife given to us by Meow TV. I mean, I was shocked when I got it. And it's the finest knife made in the world. Yeah, I checked it out. This is Dansk, 67 layers of steel. I'm going to cut through these sausages like it was nothing. You'll see me do that up close and personal. There you go. Pressing down on a plate so you don't, slide around. Always keeping your fingers this way if you can. Because if that finger gets near a sausage, it'll cut your finger. You guys must really think I'm really popular. Look at that. We got Sloopy. All right. Don't talk about gay people right now, Dave Fan. We keep that to a minimum. And you're effectively spamming here. That's not cool. We've got people at iVlog that are interested in cooking. Thank you. Don't cut on the plate. It'll make the edge dull. Yeah, that's what people say, but I'm not going to worry about it. If you cut on a breadboard, you'll end up cutting you'll end up cutting into a piece of wood, but invariably what will happen is you won't, the sausage will get in the breadboard and then contaminate it, so that when you're cutting vegetables, you'll be cutting with bubonic plague. Oh yeah, I think I'll make a little bubonic plague tonight, honey. What do you say? How dangerous is that? All right. Yeah, or don't contaminate it with E. coli, or don't defecate where you eat either. That's a good, try to avoid that. All right, now we're going to put that whole container of sausage in with the cauliflower. Okay. Here we go. Let's turn it up to level 6. Up and away, my level 6 cooking grill today. Yeah, what's happening? Nitrates are not good. Yeah, but they're not as bad as they say. Dave, you could get a plastic cutting board for meat only. I don't like to eat microplastic. Sorry, I'd rather not eat anything. If I have to dull my knife, so what? They're the sharpest knife in the world. I'll take that chance. Thank you. I mean, you don't have to lay a guilt trip on me while I'm cooking, dude. Welcome to Cooking Up Politics, everybody, where we certainly know that Donald Trump is working for Russia, even if Mueller thinks he's denying it right now. I hope he puts together a good case, because if he doesn't, we'll be pointing our finger at Mueller as possibly working for Russia. Oh, don't kid yourself. I'm not letting this one go. I am a cooking genius. Don't you ever forget that. That's right. I don't like his racist tone. I don't like the fact that Omarosa said that he used the N-word. I've never used the N-word in my life. I would never say something disrespectful to black people or Asian people or Hispanic people or Caucasian people. Well, I have called a few people whitey and honky, but it seems like it's okay if I do that because I look like I'm white. But that's what I'm talking about. I don't think Reggie did. No. I had to impersonate Barack Obama in blackface. There's no other way. Are you retarded, Ron? How was I supposed to impersonate Barack Obama in whiteface? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Yeah. What do you think about the juicy actor from Empire who faked the attack? It's sad when people are blatantly trying to get appeasement for their homosexual deviancy. You know, if he wants to be a deviant, just own it, dude. You know, own it. Don't try to get, you know, a victim of a hate crime laid on you. Just own your deviancy. Well, let's be clear. I could pretend to be a black white man, like Barack Obama. But I chose to be a white black man, if that's okay with you. Oh, this is just going to get more virality, so you can work this every which way. We're just getting started. Oh yeah, I planned this whole thing out. I'm expecting a lot of interaction with the media at some point. I don't know when, but right now they're avoiding me. Ron, see what I mean? You're not a good person, man. God. Okay, so we're going to pop open this Earthbound Organic baby spinach and baby lettuce. I'm going to check how bad it is, because when you see it down for 99 cents, it could have a little, weirdness to it. I do a smell test. It smells a little bit like, it was right on the edge. And sometimes you get this thing right here. It's like a little blackness around like right there. Okay, so you got to pull that out. Overall, it's pretty good though. Yep, just anything that doesn't quite look wonderful. Luckily, it's not that bad inside. Anything that's kind of like turned, the radicchio I think has kind of bit the dust here. Yeah. That is beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm going to give that a good rinse. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, compost time for that. All right. I need some sort of a serving bowl, so I think I'll go with this one. I'm going to rinse it off so it doesn't have any dust on it. Now I'm going to put a little filtered water in it to kind of thorough the rinse job. Isn't that relaxing? I love looking at water, don't you? That's because you're so stressed out you need it. All right. Now we're going to do a little rinse on the spinach. So I'm going to use my colander. It looks good at the bottom. Again, this could be cabbage. If you want to use cabbage to replace the spinach, you can. Yeah. A lot of things can go in this dish. If you got olives, you can put this olives in this dish. It has kind of a rewind. It has kind of a Mediterranean flavor. Beep. If you hear a set tone, it's not me. It's the computer system that operates this program. Welcome. Yeah, I love collards. You could do collard greens. Well, yes, sir. You can do anything you want. Just be yourself in the kitchen. This is your time to shine. It's you and yourself. You know what I do when I have to, cook for people and I'm really not into it? Like every night sometimes. But no, I turn some music on. I play some music. It's really relaxing. I'd play music right now if you all let me. That's all going on top of that bangers and mash. We're doing sausages and I was going to go sausages and vash, but it didn't work too well. And it sounded like bangers and vash. It just sounded a little too sexual. So I went with sausage veggie mash. Yeah, well, we could do anything you want, Tom. Just hang out in the show and try to get normalized after you got your new name, Howie. I mean, that's nice to know you have a new one. Okay, bangers and vash. That's what I was thinking. But then it just sounded so, non-Me Too. Because I'm a Me Too person. I really support women who have been violated, who need, recompense for their violations. I would never do anything to a woman that would violate her. Okay, hang on. Or anyone for that matter. Okay, we're gonna stir now. So poke around there with your stirring, whatever you got, and you'll feel how good that yes, you'll feel how tender that cauliflower is. Level 6 warning. Warning. Well, level 6 warning. Warning. I'm gonna mute you. No, I'm gonna ban you. We are on top of you. Hey, Scissor Fight. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here with my beautiful kitchen here. So Howie is Chet Kelly. I kind of figured that. Well, Scissor Fight's on record calling Howie out about, a year ago or 8 months ago. And I gave Howie every chance to correct his ways, but he just didn't do it. We asked him, then muted him 7 times one day, and he's no longer important. So Howie is Chet Kelly. Good to know. All right, so we're at level 6 here. I'm doing what is called steam frying. And I'm also going to get some garlic in this dish. So, yeah, stuff. If you have any other herbs or even peppers or whatever, you can put this in. Oh man, who'd have to know to open this? Ugh. I know who did this. I did this. I tightened it so nothing else would smell like garlic in the refrigerator. All right, we're going to pull out a nice tablespoon of garlic. I love this stuff from California. I'm going to throw that in there like that. And I'm going to throw the spinach, which I've prepped and cleaned, on top right now. All right. Throw everything in there, including the kitchen sink. And this is ready for another meal. I can just wipe it off. See that? All right. Yeah, cleaning up as you go is always the best policy. This is pretty decent baby lettuce. Not a bad problem. Organic, no pesticides, no GMOs. Yeah, worked out great. All right. Now what I like to do is add Parmesan at the end to kind of like seal the deal. So I'm going to take some Parmesan out of the refrigerator. And you can watch me walk back like a normal person. Beep, 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 beep. I did my routine last week where I pretended to be a robot. Isn't that ridiculous? Beep. I think that's so funny for Technology Thursday. That's okay, Tom. I'm not going to make you a mod. You just came in tonight. I'm no damn robot, no. I'm the real deal. I'm 100% human. Thank you. It's amazing how I can cook and chat at the same time. It comes with years of practice. All right. Now that's turning down to a level 3 now. I'm fusing all the tastes I can in there. As soon as those veggies kind of close down on the deal, I'm getting ready to mount the entire meal into this blue bowl, which I will prepare to clean up. But my rag is soiled. I can no longer use it. It has to go in the drying section. All right. Do not use any type of a sponge or washcloth. You'll be contaminating your family. Okay, we're doing a Parmigiano Romano blend. I like to clean the bowl to make it look nice for you to eat the dinner. It is beautiful to have a nice presentation when you cook for your family. Okay? See how nice that is when it look at that so pretty on the stove. The blue is so pretty. David, will you beat Woody Allen with a robot face? Let's take a look. Hold, please. No, that's not a robot face. That's a guy who's obviously into his daughter. I mean, that's weird. Smell test is here. And gone. Like that. Instantaneous banning on the fly, courtesy of me. Banning on the fly. Do. And cookings. Multitasking. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, I know, but you know, if you do microwave everything, seriously, walk away from that microwave. Because studies have shown that it alters your EKG results. Seriously. Veggie mash. Now, if you have broccoli, you can use broccoli in this dish. You can use green pepper in this dish. This is flex cooking at its best. Yeah. And the steam fry I'm doing back there is sealing the deal with all those vitamins mixed together. It's called slop, 100% slop. That's right. It's a very decorative meal that I call slop. It's SVM. We have you out of here because you don't matter. I'm so sorry. You're a big supporter of Donald Trump. That guy needs a psychiatric review. I would recommend 27 doctors can't be wrong. They said Donald Trump is suffering from some serious mental disorders. Yeah, I take their word for it. I know. I don't know anything other than his face and where he works and his basic IP address, which happens to match a couple others. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, Tom, go ahead. What's your question? Yes, I'm all ears. Well, Tom gave up because he couldn't handle it. You get money. What do you get? $1,000 per dox here? Okay, remember those potatoes? Well, you can take these off the water now. One way to find out if they're done is to put a little knife in them. And if they go in, you're done. They're done. Yes. Okay, Tom. Yes, Tom, what can I do for you? Oh, wait a second. We don't get calls in here, buddy. You don't get to call in because you are a you-know-what. All right, let's take a look here. We've got... I'm gonna actually use the water here. I'm gonna put it in my sink. It's a great way to save energy in the kitchen is to put water in your sink, especially boiling water. You test it out like right there, see that? You're looking at the drain, buddy. That's where you're going. Down the drain, buddy. Yeah, what a great way to save energy is to put that boiling water in there. Just leave it in the sink. Look at that. It's warming the room. And then I'm going to take this and put it right in there like that. Now what I like to do is just kind of cut these up while they're in the plate. You know? They can just be a simple process of slice the potato. Pretty safe thing to do. Slicing the potato. Now, if you really want to cook those fast, you can pre-cut them, but then they get all mushy. And this way, everybody gets a potato. It's kind of like a stew at this point at the base. All right. Okay, there's over 10 servings there of potatoes. We are cooking for 10, right? Now I'm going to rinse this knife off and put it to bed. Wiping it down. Good night. And then we're going to go ahead and take this dish right here. I'm going to put a little Parmesan on the bottom here. That's down on top of the potatoes. Yeah. I'm going to turn everything off now and let it sit in its own heat. You'll see that steam coming out of the side. Look at that. Yeah. Now again, you can use cabbage for your vegetables. You can use practically anything. I would have had cabbage in there, but I got this amazing deal on organic, earthbound baby spinach. 99 cents. This is normally like $5 anywhere. So whenever I see deals, I bought them. Like, check this deal out. Beep, beep. Check this out. Free range chicken, non-GMO. $2 off of a $5. I got these drumsticks for $3. That's another meal coming up. Yeah, I saw that today, and I said I got to get that. It looks really good. Non-GMO, yeah, $3. Yeah, look at, I got 6 of these things or 5 of these things. Yeah. So if you want to add $3, you could fry those up, or you can throw them in an oven. And somebody said, "Hey, David, why don't you bake?" Donald John, I'm sorry, but you are not allowed to be racist here. Now, why don't you bake? Why don't you? Because I don't have the time to bake. The stovetop cooking is the most efficient way to cook. Plus, it would take upwards of like an hour to bake anything, especially a chicken leg. Seriously, don't undercook your chicken. I know. $3 is more than Bill Clinton paid the first time he was with Hillary. That was back in 1980s when they first met. Actually, Bill and Hillary met in 1973, I think. They hooked up and started living together in 74, Little Rock. And then Bill's perversion and Hillary's perversion started to go off the grid. Hey, how you doing? I know. It's just, he's into whatever and she's into whatever, and believe me, you don't want to know what whatever is. Okay, we're ready to dump. Let's take that dinner and dump it right in there. All right? Get your handed spoon available. Thank you. Whoa, that spinach is done. Look at that. You put right on top of the potatoes. Look at that. Just dump it right in there. Look at that. Just get your face in there. Wow. That's fantastic, Dave. You are amazing. Thank you, Dave. All right, I'm going to put some water in here. Just let it sit. Now, the nice thing about all this dinner, it goes right down on the potatoes, and you tell people, okay, I'm going to put some Parmesan on that sucker. You say, go ahead, get a potato, they're at the bottom. So they dig around, get the potato, see that? Then they put it in a bowl with some sausage and tell them not to eat all the sausages at once. And everything is beautiful in its own special way. Yeah. And we're done. That was fantastic. Well, that was David's Kitchen. Cooking up politics. Thank you for watching the sausage veggie mash. Again, you could easily serve 10 people with this. But if you get one really heavy person and starts like loading up the bowl, tell them, sorry. Portion it out. Seriously. So, I get bowls about, maybe this size, and then fill up the portion right there, in the base of it. So, it feels like you're eating a meal, even though you're really just starving to death. All right. Welcome to, yeah, someday you might have to be watching this and, oh, Dave, hey, how did you do it? I know. Well, that's what you get when you're a paid attacker and you get money from Mark and the Russians pay to shut us down. Good luck with that. Hey, everybody, I'm going to start the show in the other room. I'll be right in there. 2 minutes downtime max. We'll see you then. Take care. Signing off from David's Kitchen. Have a good one, everyone.